We did see Mars lose a 6WX, so maybe he's having like a sonic problem starting to resurface or something like that. Who knows? But looks like we're finally going to have our own match starting off over here in the light versus Roxas. Nobody of sort can go ahead and start on Battlefield.
And things are going to be starting off with Alternis going right for a solid combo just to establish the stage control. Really smart use of the afterburner kick to cover the ledge option. Now, typically speaking, we see Light utilize the Fox Phantom to get to the ledge whenever he's linear with it. And every so often, higher percentages will mix things up with Firefox, but it's a really good call out to just start covering the ledge immediately with the afterburner kick.
And here he goes. Start throwing out those up tilts. There's the first one into the back air. We know and love Foxes for doing this. And it looks like Roxas actually isn't going to be able to recover.
Not the greatest of starts for Alternis, but still staying alive, still trying to hunt onto his target. Light definitely going to be able to take all of the lead that he can get, though. Sitting at 122%. It's a good amount of rage to throw off some of his more fancy combos, but he's still going to be able to attack on plenty of percentage.
Up air not quite enough. Can go ahead and go for that extension, holding down the button, but the witch twist is going to send Light the other way. Doesn't get the reverse witch twist right there. Light cooking with gas, has that maximum rage on him now. Trying to hunt down Alternis. Alternis doing his best to try and keep him out and find that final blow to end it all.
And you know, even though Light is known as being a player who's much more dynamic, aggressive, really ready to just charge in headstrong and just bully his opponent, it is worth noting that he does have a very good sense of patience that gets exhibited in his play. He waits for his opponent to give him that opportunity. He doesn't just wait it out for some sort of like miracle opportunity to open up his opponent. He waits and sees how they react to him moving around and his defensive options so that he can try and open them up consistently.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful up smash, destruction all around. Just completely deletes Alternis. And that's one of the beautiful things about Light in general. As you were saying, right? He likes to wait to react to things. And even talking to Light himself, you have often heard people ask him, Light, how did you know I was going to do this? How did you know I was going to do that? And he was like, I didn't know. I just reacted to it. This kid's reaction time, just absolutely phenomenal. Just in a blink of an eye, never hesitates, just goes for it with the utmost confidence. And that's arguably one of his strongest factors as a player. Whenever he plays, he exudes confidence, whether it's in his rush down or not. And like everyone, sometimes you can see the nerves starting to get to him, but more often than not, he's confident and he's trying to play his game the way he wants to play it.
Absolutely. It seems like there's some sort of technical difficulty that they're looking to resolve quickly.
Yeah, it looks like it's the headphones, just from the way I'm seeing it over here. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and check to see them. They got all the game audio in their heads. We have Max Ketchum, Juice Doom, going ahead and trying to see if he can figure out what's wrong with the audio split. But, you know, that's the thing. Going to make sure that all the players have, you know, access to the equal amounts of resources. But with that said, I'll go ahead and take some time to go ahead and just continue to talk about the event, especially now since more people are here, right? Like, you were here at the start, but it's filled up quite a bit in the venue. You know, you have players like Mr. E sitting down, Ralphie went ahead taking a breather, observing all of the immaculate gameplay as it unfolds. You have a lot of water for people who are thirsty, or people like you if you want a swig to go ahead and keep our throats from being parched.
I might take one myself. Yeah. It is worth noting it's not too hot in the venue. Bless the air conditioning.
Yeah, AC is blasting because it's pretty crispy outside, so.
Most def.
I can see Kool-Aid cheesing from here. He's like, I didn't go too If you ever want to roast Kool-Aid, well, not roast him, but, you know, we're all friends here. But he, one of his key defining characteristics is his laugh. He has like a very like sinister laugh. He's definitely a villain, dude. And whenever like, that's him in a nutshell. And we have Austin and Pierce popping off over there. I'm actually a little bit curious as to what that sounds like. That is two hype beasts on the mic together. I've definitely never heard that combo before. I'm sure that's a treat.
And they're exploding. They are in the process of exploding as we speak. So
I can see Austin throwing air molecules beside me. So it must be good. It must be good.
And like we mentioned before, there's 2 streams for this event, multi-Twitch that. Watch it on 2 screens. I know most of you get 2 screens. If not, be sure to check it out every so often between right here at Master Hand Gaming and Nairo NK. We got hype on all sides, but we're returning back to ours. And this is for game 2 of Alternis versus Light. Bring us back into the action. Light had taken game 1, and even though Alternis had misutilized his jumps and having dropped a stock fairly early on, I feel like both of these players are going to be able to keep themselves well reserved enough that even an early stock loss like that isn't going to influence Alternis too much.
Right. The Alternis is sticking to the ledge a little bit, trying to feel out what Light's going to do about the scenario. Well, Light, perfect with his reaction, gets the perfect shield there, another shield as well, converts that down air into a back air, attacking on that damage. He is so patient and at the same time explosive, picking his areas to go in immaculately. Oh, wow, clips him with that down air.
I'm so impressed with how both of these players are waiting for each of their opportunities.
Oh my god, gets the god angle, recovers from D.
You know, I was just about to comment about how Alternis hadn't put on nearly any percentage to Light, but if given the right opportunity, can still snatch that stock away like it didn't exist. And we almost saw it right then and there from both of these players. However, we still got both of them in this. Alternis sitting, in a fairly dangerous range, especially against a fox like Light who's looking to hunt for any kill move that he can get. But can't count Alternis out just yet, especially while he's got stage control. In the process of juggling Light with a very quick up air with some questionable DI. Alternis looking in the lead right now.
Yeah, it looked like Light did not think he was going to get caught there. Catches the double jump actually with that up air. So now we actually do have Alternis a little bit in the lead. We're going to see how Light gets this kill. He's already exerted a bunch of pressure. We see him go for the up smash because he knows that Alternis' shield is fairly small, but he's regained a decent chunk at this point. Doesn't even matter. Forward smash, we out, baby.
And just like that, we're looking at a fairly even game here. Alternis got to see if he can try to pick up the pace. Not going to be able to get the down deep edge guard, but still able to rack up a decent bit onto Light. And I feel like this is just going to be the method of this entire set. We're going to see both players exhibit excellent patience until they open up, and then they're rabid animals just looking for each other's blood.
Yeah, we even see a very weird interaction there where Light starts his up tilt and Alternis actually goes for the grab. Ooh, which time? Hold up, hold my thought. What is, hello?
What is happening here?
This thing on, my man dropped his controller for a second. Where was your conversion?
I don't know what happened with Alternis, but not able to make use out of the witch time he gets, and he's going to be dropping an almost fatal opportunity as Light now turning the position back into his favor, staying a little bit further from ledge now, not looking to get too hasty, and a down smash is going to bring this to game 2, and things are not looking too hot for Alternis right now.
Yeah, I mean, granted, generally, I'm not one to try and throw shade at players. You know, everyone here is here for a reason. They're all really strong players. They have their conversions down pat, but right there, there's, I gotta call it like I see it. Like that was buns.
Yeah,
that was straight buns, and you gotta fix that.
That's a might bit suspect right there. I expect better from Alternis, but hey, everyone has their off moments.
It's true. I mean, I think I've seen at least every Bayo player do that at least once, where they get the witch time. It looks like the conversion should be easy, and they just for whatever reason they drop it. You know, it happens to the best of us.
But there's still a game opportunity left for Alternis to turn this around. It looks like they're doing a quick... No button check. They're just doing...
Just gentlemening. He could have hit him, but he decided not to. He was like, I'll let you put your headphones on. Oh, you are reaching.
Why?
If only I could tell you, my man is out here making these combos, though. Ooh, give me that juice. Wait a second. Wow, that was a strong conversion coming out from Alternis, giving me a little bit of what he has in the bag. It may not be over quite yet, Hangman. I might be calling my cards too soon.
That's what I'm telling you. You can't be sleeping on any of these players, especially Alternis. He's made his tried and true career out of being able to take any opportunity he can get to turn things back in his favor. Able to take victory from the jaws of defeat. It's not over until it's over. Wait till both these players stand up.
Oh, doesn't get back to the stage once again. Now, you could tell, I think he thought he was going to get it with that witch twist, but, Bayonet especially just kind of falls, like, straight down when he does that witch twist. I mean, he shouldn't know. I don't know, man. It's Bayo.
It's such an anticlimactic death, too, when a Bayo doesn't make it back to the stage. Because, like, she has her arms up. She's all aerodynamic in it. She's just falling, like... It's so sad to watch.
You got like these like noodle arms that like can flail around, and it's like, oh, you just can't
she's a tall woman. Like she elongates. It makes it even funnier. It's very comical.
Well, It makes me think of a tweet that I saw recently where it was like, people always make fun of Bayo players when they don't recover, but in the same vein, you hand someone who's been a Smash veteran Bayo and they try to recover, they don't know what the heck they're doing. She has like 15 different moves. You know, there is some amount of execution to her recovery, but right here, Alternis has been playing this character for a while. Unfortunately for him, hasn't been able to find that mark quite yet, but we see Light taking advantage of that, and he's going to go ahead and try to get this 3-0 victory if he can help it.
Able to come back onto the stage. Forward throw is going to be ending off the stock. Just barely, though. This is still looking to be like a fairly even game as long as Alternis keeps his cards to his chest. Not a lot of percentage credited onto him. Light's still going to have to build up a bit more pressure before he can really, you know, nail the coffin for Alternis. But this is still a situation. Alternis can turn this around if he finds the right opening, but he can't get hasty for it.
Okay, I like that falling there from Light. Can go ahead and chase Alternis on the way down. Almost gets that down there. Drifts away, though, realizing that even if it doesn't hit, he'll have the spacing. He's hunting him down 112 on Alternis. Alternis tries to make it back to the stage. The backers are coming out. Goes for the split. The bat within saves his life. This is a chance for a reversal from Alternis. Can he make it happen, though? Second chance at life.
No deaths just yet, but I like that Light is waiting, especially far from the ledge, trying to make use out of his moves where he has a bit more distance so that he could just contest Alternis when he had the chance, and a solid 3-0 for Light. I'll be honest with you, Flambo. I expected a little bit more out of Alternis. I know that he can play better. I've seen it. But this happens. It happens to the best of us.
I mean, you know,